Okay. No date, no year. Awesome. The coughing makes my lungs burn more and more. My throat scratches in tears with each convolution. I force myself to my knees and place my hands on the cold concrete floor to hold me up. I manage to throw it up. He keeps giving me weird pills and drinks. And they all make me either really dizzy or really sick. I don't like it at all. My stomach turns and makes me wince as a sharp pain causes me to vomit again. My body feels hot every time I puke. I've been managing to drink water from the water hose for a while, so I don't feel too sick anymore. But my stomach doesn't ever feel right after a few minutes. I keep having hallucinations of weird things on the walls. Spiders, weird figures, shadows, which is scary because there is no light in here to make them. I just want to cry. I want Dad to like me. I want Mom back. But the dizziness is coming back. He must have not had a good household since his mom passed away. Or, well, his mom did pass away. Did she? I don't know if she passed away. I can't hold myself up anymore. Oh. The sounds of a loud bang and several people yelling wake me up. Drool oozes out of my mouth and puddles onto the floor. Ugh, gross. I try to pick myself off the ground, but I don't have the strength to. Gut. The sound of something really loud from upstairs startles me. What is going on up there? The door to the basement opens and my heart sinks. Oh no, what if someone is here to hurt me again? I can't move. God, they're raiding. Is that my father? I try to lift my head so I can see, but my body still refuses to cooperate. He rushes to the other side of the room, and I hear something clicking like metal. I hear him stumble like he is climbing over something. Forcing all of my remaining strength into my neck, I turn and face where the sound is coming from. My father's unlocking what seems to be a hidden lock that leads out of the basement. He slides something out and drops it onto the ground, exposing the room to the light of the moon that shines outside. Wait. What? I can't even speak now. I'm too weak. He doesn't even look back at me before he climbs out of the basement and disappears. He left me. Bro, okay. He left me here. Whoever's in the house could come down here and hurt me, and he left me. How could he? Tears uncontrollably start to drip down my cheeks. Whatever is left of my heart has been torn open, and I can no longer control my breathing or my tears. So there is more to his cruelty and insensitivity than I expected. He'd leave his son, one he has spent years torturing, without so much as a glance back. Abusive household, huh? I hate you. I hate you, Father. Well, the hell? In a fraction of a second, something snaps in my mind. Several pairs of footsteps walk down the stairs and around the room. What is this? One of the pairs stops right in front of me before a flashlight is shined onto my face. Oh my god, there's a kid down here. He looks injured, too. What? Radio above, let her know what we found. I hear a quiet static sound coming from one of the people standing around me. Ace, we have a child down here. You heard me correct. Male, white, looks to be pretty young and injured. Got it. I'll come upstairs now. The flashlight allows me to see several people who are all dressed in black and heavy. I said heavy. And have scary guns walking around the room. One is a girl with brown hair. The one who was talking, the one who was talking on, wait, that's not proper. I think a walkie-talkie. Oh, talking on a walkie-talkie. Whatever, man. Just end my suffering. She walks back up the stairs. A minute that feels like an eternity later, another girl in the same getup as the rest walks down the stairs, but she has blonde hair. She walks over to me and kneels down to look me in the eyes. Dear God, you poor boy. Please. Huh? Please just leave me be. I don't have enough strength to say those words. I'm surprised I was able to just get please out. Girl's face stiffens, but her eyes don't scare me anymore. I'm not going to hurt you. She looks around at the other people like she's about to make an impulsive decision. Damn it. Alright, I'm going to take him. Oh, is this probably Ashley then? The rest of you, continue your sweep. The others in the room nod and start moving about. The girl in front of me gently places her hands and arms underneath me and lifts me up, cradling me in her arms. What is she doing? Just leave me to die here. Oh, jeez. She brings me up the stairs and into the hallway that leads to the basement. Jeez. The lights are all too bright for my eyes to handle. I'm forced to squint or close my eyes. Nothing but white is all I see. I wonder if my eyes are permanently broken from the constant darkness. This is so uncomfortable. My stomach burns. I can barely breathe. I can't move, and I can't even see where I am being carried to. I find myself slightly shaking my head, trying to stop the lights from straining my eyes. Calm down, it's okay, I promise. I can't see where I am being taken, and I have no idea what direction we are even going in. But all of a sudden, the lights no longer sting my eyes, and I am greeted by a starry night sky. What is out here? I look around the large gravel lot that my father lived on. There are several cars lined up next to a long cinder block wall. It looks like the girl is carrying me to the last car of the line. Once we reach the car, she manages to get one of the doors open and places me onto the seat. Afterwards, she helps prop me upright and looks me in the eyes. How are you feeling? I try to open my mouth, but instead my chest feels heavy and I begin to fall forward. Luckily, she grabs me before I could and leans the seat back so I may comfortably relax. Still not able to talk yet, huh? Just lie there and rest for a while. Her voice and her image become hazy immediately after hearing those words. I'm falling asleep. Poor boy. Looks like he has been through hell. He's literally covered in cuts and bruises. There was also a lot of vomit on the floor where we found him. They drugged him to test the effects. Fucking bastards, he's just a boy. Damn, Ashley, it's been a while since I have seen you this concerned over someone who isn't one of us. So it is Ashley, and this is talking to someone else. I can't help it, Julia, and that's Julia. Alright, so this is how he pretty much met them. When you said there was a child down there alive, I guess my maternal instincts just took over. Seeing him there on the ground inches from death really sent some strong messages and signals through my mind. I see, you're already soft on him, eh? No idea what you're talking about. It's kind of cute, you know. Julia, I don't know what we're gonna do about him. He was listed nowhere on the briefing, and I don't even think there's a proper procedure for this regarding the kid. He must be his son. We should check for any children listed under his last name. Well, his name, it says. Should be last name, I guess. Maybe that's what they mean, but I have no idea. Alright. Mm-hmm. He's truly alone in this world now. No, he isn't. Huh? Ash, where are you going? I'm gonna make a few calls and then get the cleanup crew out here. Alright. Are you really taking that chance? Huh. I guess we're getting some of the answers about his past. Leaning on the wooden banister with my forearms, I look I look out into the lake. It's normally very blue and clear, but the clouds above block that. Fuck. The water just remains a gray pool of limitless thoughts and memories. I keep looking off the side, expecting her to be there with me, but whenever I do, she isn't. And every time, my heart hurts intensely. I haven't spoken to anyone at all since I was given the news. I don't even want to speak anymore. There is no reason to. I hear some footsteps from behind me, and a hand is gently placed onto my shoulder. Hey. I cock my head to look at Julia, who is wearing a black suit, no makeup, her eyes red, as if she just stopped crying. Not responding, I look back out to the lake. She takes a moment to lean onto the banister with me and take in the ironic setting in front of us. I'm sorry, Julia. Huh? Don't you start apologizing now. I've heard that all day, and coming from you just makes it worse. I can't help it. You were just as close to her as I was. She laughs sadly. I think you're wrong about that. She loved you with all her heart. The moment she found you, she knew you were going to be a big part of her life. And that I was, huh? I caused her quite a lot of stress and misery. Hey, don't say things like that. I guess she just passed away, I guess, here. You're starting to sound like your old self. Right, my apologies. Julia once again pats my shoulder, but then reaches around and places her arm over my shoulder, embracing me slightly. This was her favorite place to be, and it's where I knew I'd find you. She brought you here so many times, and she felt she was annoying for doing it. What? Now don't go off and start telling me things like that. I know my voice sounds fine, but I'm desperately trying to hide my emotions from Julia and the people around. She felt annoying for bringing me to this place. I always loved coming here, even if I didn't say it. Damn it, Ashley. I guess that part was my fault. I never told you I liked this place, or even being here with you. But god damn it, I enjoyed every minute of being around you. This is getting sad. Why did it have to come to this? You helped me become who I am today, Ashley. You saved me from myself when all I wanted to do was die and give up on this world. Of course, your beautiful blue eyes saw past my hatred and resentment. You saw there was good in me. I still don't even know if I have that in me anymore, since all I do is follow the orders I'm given, no matter the cost or life involved. This is affecting me a lot, but I know it is hitting you worse. Do you want to talk about it? No. I think I'm just going to sit here for a while. Alright. Julia releases me from her embrace and walks back to her car. If only you were right here next to me. If only I could say that I was sorry for everything. For all the hell I put you through. For being ignorant and combative all the time. If only I could say thank you for everything. For how much you helped develop me out of your own care. How much effort you put into making me who I am. Wow, this hurts, actually. This actually is very emotional. But I can't say those things. I missed my chance and I will never have it again. Mikey, I need you to tell me something. I know life has been hard on you and it may seem like no one cares or is there for you. But you mean a lot to me. More than you will ever know. I am here for you. And even if the very sky were to fall, I would stand before you ready to protect you, to guide you, and to watch you grow and develop. The clouds above begin to cry onto the land, almost as if the quote itself had broken God's heart. Those who were left around me have already fled from the rain to their cars and left. I look around the lake slide, and it appears I am the only one left. Normally the rain doesn't bother me, but today it is so much heavier. Every drop that hits me has a weight that just adds to the imminent sense of the world crashing onto my shoulders. The sky is falling, Ashley. But you aren't before me. I am alone. Wow. This actually hurts. This really makes me sad. And I don't know what to do. Not able to keep the strength in my legs anymore, I fall to my knees and lean towards the ground. Both of my hands rest against the wooden deck and support me. Don't cry, Mikey. Don't cry. Tears start to blur my vision as I desperately try to keep them inside. But no matter how hard I try, the tears fall. You scream that out loud. I miss you, Ashley. I throw my body up and scream into the sky. After my explosive outburst, I throw my hands back onto the ground and start to bang my fist against the deck. I allow myself to not hesitate anymore. I start crying loudly and desperately try to get this pain in my heart to go away. But it doesn't fade no matter how hard I scream or cry. All of a sudden, I feel a hand rest against my shoulder. I turn back and look at the figure through my tears. Mikey. Julia stands behind me, shocked and also crying. I assume she never thought this burst of emotion would come out of me. She doesn't say anything else after calling my name. She drops onto the deck with me and wraps her arms around me. We both sit and cry together in the rain for a while. Oh, man. That was really emotional, that part. Jeez, I'm kind of speechless about that, though. Like, God damn.